work. We ain't getting nowhere, but I'm just hoping that it's working. Trying to change myself, I'm just hoping that it's working. And she was right there with a young nigga doing dirt. I know she got her flaws on this.
Give you these, when I'm trying to arm you with these, like, knowledge, I want you guys to think for yourself. I don't want to program you. You get what I mean? So this is how I think this is going. By the way, I think this was a one-off show. Okay, is dababy with Showtech. This is what it was. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, shit. Let me see. Okay, it's dababy with Showtech and no cap. All right, I'm going to do a few other things. We're doing all this shit live. Ticketmaster.com. I'm going to tell you why I'm looking at Ticketmaster.com. I'm going to type in dababy. Okay, so I'm going to type in dababy. Reason why I'm typing in dababy is that if you go on places like Ticketmaster, you're going to see if the artists who you're looking up their concerts have a tour going on. Now, that's very important. If it was dababy's tour that sold 500, that means a flop. 100%. I wouldn't come here and even try to give no excuse. This is your tour. It's your job, right? That's when an artist set up their own tour. However, promoters are seeing a quick flip. Let me give you the reality. dababy is someone who has headlined a lot of festivals. People see him as somebody who could do 10,000 cap venues. So 14,000 might be a little bit of stretch, but they put no cap on it. Whatever. It's up to the promoter to make that shit happen, right? They're probably paying dababy a huge bill. Got to be at least $250,000, right? This is how it goes. So it's not his tour. It's not his tour. Keep in mind. So because it's not his tour, it's on the promoter who's trying to flip something. I'm going to give you this example because I know my mans. I just connect him to Bobby Shmurda. He just booked him. Now, if he booked him he told me what Bobby charged him. If nobody show up to the club, that's my man from like college days. So I say, I'm going to throw some promotion on it. It's in Jersey. Like, I think I'm going to even host this shit for him just because it's my man's. And we used to throw parties for $10 an entry fee. You know what I mean? So now that I'm at this level, he wanted to get into some promotion shit. He said, yo, Ak, you have any contacts to so-and-so artists? I threw him a contact. They got a price. He said, yo, I could get this venue for this date. I'm going to get some other promoters on it, blah, 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 right? I'm going to throw out fictional prices because I want to expose what Bobby's charging. Let's say Bobby charged $800,000. Was not the money. I'm just making it up. If you're the promoter, $100,000 is going for the artist. You're going to need security, DJ. You got to pay for the venue. You might need sometimes maybe other fees that are associated with throwing events. Who knows? Maybe you even need sound, depending on what type of shit. He's doing at a club. You don't need sound. The club has sound. But if you're going to be doing a 14,000 venue, we looked up the place, right? That's a place they play basketball games in. You're going to have to bring in a stage. You're going to have that type of rig. So cool. They're paying dababy, and I'm flipping from Bobby to back to dababy, right? It's probably going to be more than $250,000 they're probably paying him, right? He probably, let's say he charged $300,000. $300,000 for him. The stage is another $125,000, right? So that's already $425,000 in the hole. You're going to have to pay security $50,000 to $75,000. We're looking at close to $500,000 before we even think about what even the venue wants, right? So you're already down about like $700,000, $800,000 by the time you're done with all the expenses. Now you got to fill it with 14,000 people to make your money back. That's just technically how these things would go. And what people do when we see, oh, we only sold 500, we blame dababy. Most times how it's written in a contract, right? Like, yo, you got to make one video saying I'm going to be here, because some like promoters will post that, but the artist won't post it. You don't even see artists promoting like, yo, I'm going to be here tonight. Usually in a contract, it would be like, yo, I'm going to be at Club 92 tonight. Everybody pull up. They make that video. You send it to the promoter. The promoter's local. So all the promoters or the sub-promoters on the joint, they all post it up. Oh, shit, so-and-so made a video saying they're going to be here tonight, or they're going to be there on the 8th, or whatever the case is. Everybody cop their my bad. Everybody cop their tickets. People cop their tickets, and hopefully you get a sellout, right? But the reason, again, I'm not blaming dababy is that dababy's obligation to this place is probably like only throwing up the flyer on the story. It's not hardcore promotion. So his money's guaranteed regardless. At least he got a deposit. Anything else is usually on the promoter. And it's usually down to contractually how much you got to do. Now, I say all that to say, I think if dababy was promoting the venue and he only sold 500, that's a problem. He never promoted the venue. He never promoted the date. Which means the promoters, I believe, weren't doing a good job of getting awareness out there that dababy's gonna come there. Because dababy does those type of venues. It's on the promoter. Now, granted, people are thirsty for the narrative that he's falling off, but let me see some album sales first. Let me see his actual tour flop. You know when people announce their tour and they be like, oh, we're going to reschedule or postpone it, or, oh, we're going to just cancel the tour right now because I want to focus on making my next album. No, you're going to cancel because someone's buying it. But a one-off show, that's on the promoter. I know 500 tickets to you, you're like, oh, only 500 tickets? Bro, I'm keeping 100 with you. If I could see dababy for $35, say I had to pay for tickets and shit, and I had to pay $35, I'm going. But if you didn't know the nigga was going to be there. It is what it is. Somebody said, his tour was canceled, though. Let me see, dababy tour. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to be very fair. Was it? When was this tour canceled? Tour. And was it canceled because of some of the LGBTQ shit? That it gotta be his tour. Let me see if has he gone on tour? Here we go. Let me go to his Wikipedia page. They'll have like his official tour. Bro, listen. It's easy to get on here and just roast the niggas. Trust me. I could get on here and just roast him like, yo, this is falling off. But nigga, I know there's just more intricacies than that. Here's the tours he's done. Live Show Killer is the last one. Look, make sure I can see it. Live Show Killer is his last headlining tour. Maybe there is more tours that he maybe just wasn't a headliner on. Was he on any other tour? Let me see. Tour. Okay, Live Show Killer tour. Let me try to look at some stats on that. I gotta look up the tour dates to see when it started and when it ended. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so that shit ended in February. So he's probably like, again, he hasn't dropped new music. So he's just, other than the shit he dropped with Youngboy, he's just probably picking up bags. He's gonna do every Rolling Loud because he finally got uncanceled from Rolling Loud. And then he hasn't toured in a long time. I guarantee the majority of these weren't canceled. So you're telling me, and look at the venues he's doing. So, oh my bad, I can't see it. Look at the venues he's doing, right? He's doing the Palladium, Arizona Federal Theater. Look at all these places that he's doing, right? By the way, let me see if I can find anything in Louisiana. I don't know if he did Louisiana on his tour. But let's look at the capacity here. He did this in February. Capacity. Oh, this is 4,000. Okay. Or maybe they booked too much of a big... Now, I thought he does 10,000 venues. Capacity. So you got to do to figure this shit out. Oh, so his tour was doing 5,000 capacities. Oh, never mind. Your House of Blue is always small. Maybe they booked too big of a venue. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. But 500 tickets still sounds sus. No, San Jose Civic Center, I think that's big, though. Capacity. What the fuck? 2,800. Whatever. Okay. I thought that was a big joint. Pause. Capacity. 3,867. Oh, okay. Shit. Yo, hey, listen, and this is how transparent I am. I'm changing my opinion mid-topic. I still think it's on a promoter, but if he went on tour for 5,000 seat venues, I thought he was doing 10,000, personally. If he went on tour for a 5,000 seat venue, why on earth would you book him for a 14,000 seat venue? You get what I mean? Yeah, all of these are saying between 2,000 and 5,000. Fillmore Auditorium. Capacity. 3,900. Yeah. And this is DaBaby, right? I'm not tweaking. Yeah. Toyota Oakdale Theater. Capacity. 5,000. Yeah, this is the 5,000 capacity tour. Southside Ballroom in Dallas. Capacity. I don't know why I thought he was doing, yeah. Look. Coca-Cola Roxy in Atlanta. Let me see how much that holding. Capacity. Capacity. Yeah, okay. So I stand corrected. I thought it was a 10,000 capacity artist because the nigga, like, a lot of time, maybe I was swayed by some of his.
So we gon' have to make it work. We ain't getting nowhere, but I'm just hoping that it's working. Tryna change myself, I'm just hoping that it's working. And she was right there with a young nigga doing dirt. I know she got her flaws on this.